Welcome back to Let's Play Didnapper 2 Truth. So we're at the end of chapter 7, and we're ready to begin chapter 8. Continue the story. Oh, I almost forgot. I found a letter in Liliana's quarters. Let's see. The girl with the exceed slipped out of my grasp. Keep your eyes out for her. Last I've heard, she was headed for the capital. If you do find her, I want her delivered to me. I would gladly grant Dark Havoc whatever favor they wish, but Crimson Scar will be the ones to turn her in. She is mine. And don't even think about going behind my back. You know as well as I do that I could crush your pathetic guild with only a word if you double-cross me. Zara. I was hoping this would make things clear, but I'm just more confused. Yeah, Zara again. We still have not seen her. How did Zara know where I was going? But more importantly, where exactly does she want to turn me in? This is getting scary. Zara was always a bully back in Belia, but she was never this ruthless. It's almost like she has a personal grudge against me. But why? I never did anything to her. She was always the one who bullied me. I don't understand. Celeste, is everything alright? Ah. Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine. Are you sure? You seem upset. What's that you're holding?
Don't worry so much.
It's nothing. I shouldn't worry the others with this. It's not their problem after all.
Don't worry.
If you're all finished eating, I have secured you each a room from the innkeep. Take a key. Oh, we got our own rooms, huh?
Great.
I could get used to that. Ben Watson slept in a room by himself.
Indeed.
I'll take the room next to Celeste. Why?
I am watching you.
I want to hear every move she makes.
Don't get the wrong idea.
You know, some context might be helpful here. I don't understand. And again, Kai still doesn't trust Celeste. Yeah, this really reminds me about Miriam Segensu. Because, you know, when you meet Segensu, yes, he's hostile towards Miriam because she's a shardbinder. And it's kind of like the same thing. I mean, Celeste is an Ion and has an Exceed. And Kai is hostile towards her because of this. Although, which kind of could be hypocritical here because Kai is also an Ion, if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's fine. I'll explain to you some over time.
Very well.
If you say so. If everyone is present, we will make for Alverona. So I guess we're walking through Greywind Pass again.
Not to worry.
Have no fear, my lady. The pass may be a dangerous place on one's own, but if you would dare attack a squadron of royal knights. Even so, we had best be cautious. There may be a bold banner or two lurking.
Certainly.
Let us make haste. I'm not keen to leave the council to their own devices for any longer. And we just go right. And it does heal us. So we just go right. Chapter 8.
Phew.
Oh. We made it. Wow, so this is Alverona. It's so big. Had any of you been to Alverona before? No, never.
Yes.
I've been there once or twice, but I did not stay long. What were you doing at Alverona, Kai? Business? I've never been, but I've always wanted to see it for myself.
Hey.
Oh. What's that over there in the distance?
Oh.
The castle.
Yeah.
That's the biggest building I've ever seen in my life. Heh. I'll be happy to show you the inside, but I'm afraid I have quite to attend to.
Princess.
So I go ahead and inform the council of your turn, Princess?
No.
That won't be necessary. I'd like to see the looks on their faces for myself.
Okay.
Oh, I hope you give them hell.
Certainly.
I very much intend to. Oh, before I forget, Riker, my friends here seem to have incurred bounties on their heads. Colonels, I know it. We are not. It's all such a big misunderstanding. Misunderstanding that not even I understand.
It's all right.
Elias, please. I'm quite sure my friends did nothing wrong. Even if they had, I say rescuing enough is enough to earn a pardon. Don't you agree? Very well.
Very well.
Riker, if you'd be so kind to clear their bounties, I would clearly appreciate it.
Of course.
Right away, princess.
Thank you.
Thank you again for all you've done for me, friends. I'm ever grateful.
Yeah,
Good luck with the council.
of course.
Sounds like you'll need it.
Yes.
Yes, I certainly will. I hope to see you all again soon. Elias, let's go.
Great.
So we're off to the library then.
Wait.
Already? Don't you guys want to at least walk around the city first? It's such a nice day. And we don't have to go straight to the library. You're the one who's been billy aching about everyone trying to get your exceed, aren't you? Do you want to find out why or not? Okay. Come on, the library will still be there later. Guy, you agree with me, don't you?
No.
I have no opinion. Come on, library first. The rest of the city will still be here later.
Aww.
Oh. You can now use travel signposts to return to more visit areas. Things may have changed since you last were there. And if we go back to Contameli, you can see there's no longer these guards. And I think if you also return to the prison, you can also now set up an appointment. Well, I think for now we'll just return back to Alverona. And there's Mario. Mirio. Anyway, let's go back to Alverona. The Southeastern Gates. And just go straight to library. For a library, 1F. Holy.
Huh.
Wow, it sure is big. I don't think I've ever seen so many books.
Indeed.
It is impressive. I'm not even sure where to start. What do you think, Aiden? Aiden? It's even better than I imagined. Aiden, are you okay?
Got it.
The amount of knowledge could greatly expand my research capabilities. I might even be able to reach a conclusion a few months. No, a few years early. I don't think she can hear us.
Wait.
Aiden, wait.
No.
It's okay, let her go. At least she seems happy.
What should we do?
So now what? I guess I better start looking for information on exceeds. And maybe I can figure out why everyone seems to want this one so badly.
Of course.
Right. This place is full of books, so I'm sure there's something useful here. Okay, the quest to find and exceed. There's practically nothing in the book either. Exceeds are derived from a type of word allowed to users, and no, we know that already. Eileen, have you found anything?
Hey.
Eileen. Oh. Eileen, you're supposed to be helping me look.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Ugh.
And Kai, if you're just gonna sit here, you might as well help too.
Foolish.
And Kai can't really tell you any more than she already knows. This is foolish. I already have told you everything you need to know about exceeds. You know, I haven't seen anything in this book about exceeds, turning people to hideous monsters either. This actually might be an interesting question, because I wonder if even Idra's aware on this. Like, does Idra even know if the exceeds do corrupt people? Because in Metroid Prime 3, you know, Samus and a couple bounty hunters, they get corrupted with Phazon by a Dark Samus. And the Galactic Federation developed the Phasma enhancement device, known as the PED. But however, a bit later in the game, when Samus uses the hyper mode, something odd happens where Samus experiences a phazon overload. A situation where her hyper mode becomes corrupted by the phazon. The player would later learn this that the Federation foresaw an issue when they have developed the PED. That the phazon inside the bodies overreacts when the character enters hyper mode. And the Federation did not foresee this when they had developed the PED. So it is possibly believed that Idra possibly might not be aware that, the Exceeds can also mutate people. Again, we have not still encountered these corrupted beings. You think they would write that down in your books. They have made every effort to hide it. I thought I made this very clear. Yeah. And anyway, I'm not looking for general information. I need to know why all these people want my Exceed.
Well,
I don't think that's going to be in the book. No, but there might at least be a clue. They want your seed because they are greedy, nothing more. No, that can't be all there is to it. And why me? Why does it succeed? And if the things you told me are true, God, then things don't add up. There's something missing. There has to be. Celeste, maybe we ought to look somewhere else. It doesn't really seem like there's anything here. No. This is the biggest library in the country. I don't think there would be nothing. I'm going to keep looking. If you want to leave, then go ahead. Well, I really do want to have a look around. We passed the marketplace on the way here, and something smelled quite good.
Okay.
It's okay, you can go. I'll be here. Alright. Kai, would you come with me?
No.
I'll stay here.
Aw.
Oh, but I don't want to go by myself. Come on. All you're going to do is sit here and stare at Celeste the whole time.
That is correct.
It is my duty. Will it make you feel better if I promise not to go berserk while you're gone? Jeez, I guess even she can't take a joke. It's a big city. What if I get lost? Or what if there are bad men out there who want to kidnap me? That seems unlikely. What? It could happen. Please, someone has to come protect me. Fine, if it will stop your whining. Yay. Let's go.
I am watching you.
If you try to run, I will find you. I'm not going anywhere. She's... And again. I guess I'm on my own now. Wait a minute. Aiden's here too, somewhere. Maybe she would have a better idea where to look. I should ask her. That is, if I can find her. And yeah, I know really this whole Kai having a lot of entrance on it. I know it does really bother me as much because I mean, I do feel like, Kai's kind of hard to like at first. I mean, even though in the gameplay she is a pretty good character. Don't tell me. Don't tell anyone, but some of the books on the top shelves have not read it. I put them there because I don't like seeing empty spaces up there. So we gotta go down here. Let's talk to Aiden later. Head librarian, sure is scary. And something that's interesting, there's a container, and Celeste thinks that she could probably hide someone in here. I love reading. You have to be quiet in the library. I heard that if you aren't quiet, the librarian would do something to make you quiet. And I guess she would, gag us. And there's this container. Yeah, something that's interesting. There's a container, but there's no enemies. So that kind of like acts a bit of a spoiler for a, side quest. Leave me alone. Have you met the High Librarian here? I think I'm in love with her. So at least that would give a clue. Library is one of the biggest in the world. There are so many books. What do you want? I'm reading. Although it doesn't look like she's reading a book. Okay, I guess that could be graphic limitation. Welcome, please respect the piece of people who are reading. Librarian here is so strict. I can't find a not safe for work section. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't think there is one? Of course there is. The library has all books, even dirty ones. Okay, although this would seem anachronistic because the term not safe for work is an internet slang, and obviously the internet wouldn't have existed during the timeline that Seles, that the Didnapper 2 is set in. I think there are some books missing from the B section. And I think I already talked to this blonde man, the blonde person. Do you have anything to say? Welcome, please select the piece of people who are reading. Okay, yeah, let's... Whoa. So if these fears are correct, then... But then this offers entire work as discredit.
Hey.
Aiden.
I don't care.
Not now, I'm busy.
Sorry.
I just want to ask. Still, something not right. Something everyone else isn't right about something. Aiden, what? I don't suppose you have anything here about exceeds, do you? Nothing you don't already know. The books all have to do with Chroma itself.
Yeah.
Figures. I can't seem to find anything. I thought for sure there would be a clue somewhere. There probably is. You just don't know where to look. Huh?
Yeah.
Ask the librarian to point you in the right direction. She'll know where all that stuff is. Oh, good idea. Thanks. Okay, not now. I'm busy. You can't interact with the books. Okay, so we need to know something about the exceed. Ideal librarian. Young lady, this is the Royal Library. There are many librarians here. Okay. I am, however, the head librarian. How may I assist you? Well, I was looking for books that had information about exceeds. Where could I find those? Exceeds? Yeah. And what business do you have researching that topic? Curious? Perhaps you should place your curiosity elsewhere. There is certain knowledge that not all have the privilege of access, at least to a commoner like you. What? Run along now. Wait a minute. Are you saying you do have books on the seas, but I'm not allowed to see them? I said nothing of the sort. I merely meant that such complicated subjects are best left to professionals. Books of high caliber, such as the ones you are searching, are restricted only for renowned scholars. And for some reason, this one's a British spelling. Because it's R-E instead of R. I won't have you putting your grubby little hands all over them. That's not fair. Keep your voice down, young lady. This is the library. If you are not going to check anything out, I suggest you leave. I can't believe that one. What a... Grr. Now what? I have to see those books. I'll ask again. Maybe Aiden again. Maybe she'll have an idea. And... yeah, why does this library... I mean, I guess, like, Celeste could mention, like, maybe why, someone named E or Zara want her exceed. Or, could have the princess or the royal family ask. Mumble, mutter, mumble. No, that can't be, maybe. Aiden, you're interrupting me again. I talked to a librarian like you said, but she was really weird. She said, wait a minute. These data sets don't match. Aiden. She's not listening to me. Aiden's in her own little world. I'll have to find a way to look at those books. I wonder where they are. So we gotta find the person. And I'm pretty sure we now know what this one is. Have you met the head librarian here? I think I'm in love with her. Oh. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Or just try to go over here. This door is locked. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. I don't think it would be a good idea to try to pick it. The librarian lady would catch me for sure. I bet she has a key in her desk. If only there was some way I could steal it. I need some kind of distraction. So, yeah, I think like this might confuse me a bit. As you can see, this door over here. You have to like try to open this door. And then you talk to the character. I think unless you look on your objectives, which I will look here. But yeah, I think that can really confuse me a bit. And remember, it's this person. Have you met the High Librarian here? I think I'm in love with her. Ask this person to cause a distraction? You want me to get the librarian's attention? Finally, opportunity to seduce my lady love. Watch and learn, young lady. You're about to witness a master at work. Wow. Mistress Librarian, may I please have a moment of your time? Is there something I can help you with? Yes, in fact. You're the only one who can help me. You see, there is an ache in my chest. My heart cries out for you, my lady. Pulsing essentially every time I gaze upon your fair visage. That sounds quite serious. Perhaps you should see a doctor. No, a doctor can't rid me of this illness. For you see, I'm sick with love, my lady. I fear there is only one cure. And what might that be? Your hand in my hand, your lips against mine, my cheek upon your bosom. Now hold on. I thought you said there was only one cure. That was free. Yeah, or I merely meant. I kind of want to see how this plays out, but I better get a key while she's distracted. Got the key. We can open. Well, it's dusty in here. At least these books look more promising. There's a door over there. Let's see now. Oh, the Hazy History of Seeds by a Dr. Bunt. Maybe this will help. So yeah, Dr. Bunt. Yeah, that's a character in Truth, which we won't be seeing, I believe, until the post game. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of videos. There's gonna be a lot of videos until we actually meet Dr. Bunt. While chroma has been always believed to be flowed through the body and for multiple colors inherent in a human being, the theory is in fact, according to research, wrong. The idea of semi-like chroma enacted from a simple chapter 6. The idea of a semi-tangible chroma animated 100 years ago with a simple mirror observation. A chroma user was incapable of casting any form of magic while bound in the slightest way. Obviously, to people with limited scientific knowledge. So I guess that is really true. You can't use chroma or magic while bound, and you can see we get hit. Ow. Ugh, my head. What happened? Wait a minute. I can't move. Huh? What's going on? I remember I just have started looking at a book and then... What kind of gag is this? It's really effective. I can hardly make any sound. I'm not sure anyone outside is able to hear me. Ah, it sounds like the door is unlocking. Well. Look who's come around. I thought I made myself very clear, young lady. The section is off limits to the likes of you. But you just had to go sticking your nose where it didn't belong. You can struggle all you want. You're not going anywhere. Not until you've been properly punished. Huh? That's right, you misbehave. You get punished. That's the way the world works. Now what should I do with you? Is this lady serious? Perhaps some good old-fashioned spanking is in order. Hmm? Somewhat? What a shame, I don't have any candles. If I did, then I could really teach you a lesson. Quiet. Ow. This is still a library. If you start making too much of a racket, I'll have to punish you even more. Okay, despite the fact that I am already gagged. She's scary. Look at you, just like that. That's quite a lot of skin you're showing. Why, with your stomach all exposed like that, you're practically finding someone to do this. No, her fingers. I'm ticklish there. I told you to hush. That's not fair. She tickles me. I couldn't help it. You're quite cute. Perhaps I'll keep you in here for a while. And then Aiden confronts the librarian. You can be my little pet. You look so nice tied up like that. It'd be a shame to let you go. That seems like a fitting punishment, don't you think? In fact, y'all have to thank me. You did want to get into the restricted book section, after all. Well, she just wanted to know what chroma seeds were. Oh, no protest? What a quick learner. You'll make an excellent little captive. A ham. I thought I heard some weird sounds coming from in here. You want to explain what's going on? This is a restricted book section. What goes on in here is none of your business. It is when you got my friend tied up in here. What, did Aiden just call me her friend? This little ruffian not only robbed me, but she broke into the restricted area and transgressed where she didn't belong. She's quite lucky I didn't call the guards to arrest her. So instead of reporting a crime, you decided to commit an arguably more serious one by kidnapping her instead. Yeah, and that's, tying her up and gagging her. Yeah, that's definitely a crime. Because, that would be known as false imprisonment or kidnapping. Tish, fine. Take a letter friendly, but I had better not see either of you in this library again. If I do, there will be consequences, dire ones. It looks like a got us kicked out. I bet Aiden's mad. Sigh. Do you ever manage to not get into trouble? Seriously, I'm starting to think you're a giant kid out of a magnet or something. Yeah, hold still. I'll get out of this. I know it's a really kind of joke in the game because... because it's like 8 times that, in 8 chapters have, Seles has been tied up. And yeah, there's also going to be an error one in the next chapter. Spoiler alert.
Seriously?
Are you still pouting after all that? I didn't find anything. Yeah, how do you think I feel? The most knowledge rich place in the entire country and you got us kicked out.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Let's go find Island and Kai. Did she just say whatever? I thought she'd be way more pissed than that. Alright. To the marketplace. And then... Oh, hi. You look like you're having fun. Yeah, you two have to try out some of these cakes. They're delicious. Even Kai said so.
You were wrong.
I merely said they were acceptable. Seek going praise. No thanks. I'm not really hungry. Did you find anything at the library?
No.
Not really. Oh, sorry, Celeste. I know you were really hoping to find some answers. Yeah. And more importantly, what am I supposed to do now? The whole point of coming to Alverona was to try to figure out the deal with the Exceed and why Sora wants it so badly. And now I'm back to square one. I got nothing. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
It was a crappy library anyway.
I don't understand.
Huh, I thought it was supposed to be the best one in the country.
Whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't all cracked up to be. So these cakes are really worth the price tag? Yep, here, try one. Why is it like she suddenly doesn't care about the library? Is she trying to make me feel better?
What?
What?
Ugh.
You're just gonna stare at me now? Is that what you do? You seem upset. So even Kai now knows that Celeste is upset. Yeah, because we got banned.
Yeah.
Since when do you care? Never mind.
Well.
Is it good? Yeah, it's alright, actually. Here, Celeste, try it. Here, Celeste, try it.
Okay.
Okay. You're right. They are pretty good. Anyway, I'm pretty beat. We should try to find somewhere to rest for the night.
Yes.
Good night. Good idea. I believe I saw an inn somewhere nearby. I think it's... Wait, isn't that... Yeah, and I believe this chapter is kind of where I believe the characters, yeah, like Kai and Aiden and Kai, and get more likable. Oh, that's a lie. Salutations. Salutations?
Of course.
I bring a summons directly from the Princess Liliana. She has requested to speak to the four of you.
Oh?
Everything okay? Please come with me. The princess will explain.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we should follow her. We can't exactly refuse a royal summons. Wow, we're going inside the castle? I can't wait to see what it looks like. Are you excited, Celeste?
Yeah.
I guess so. I just hope everything's okay. Wow. Here, I will inform the princess of your arrival.
Huh.
Whoa.
Yay.
I know, right? This is the fanciest place I've ever seen in my life. I know what you expected. It's the royal palace.
Yeah.
Feels like it's bigger than it looked on the outside.
Ooh, what's this?
I know what you mean. Did you see how many doors you passed on the way here? There must be so many rooms.
Seriously?
Why are you so amazed for it? You grew up in a manor. My manor wasn't near as big as this. Kai, have you ever been inside a castle before?
Yes.
Yes. I've spent a great deal of time inside in a castle.
Huh?
You have when? It was not this castle. A different one. In Rit.
Sounds fun.
What was it a lot like this one?
Stop.
I don't know. I don't see very much of it. Fine. What do you mean? I only saw one part of the castle. One part of the castle. But it said you were there for a long time, so how?
Are you stupid?
Idiot, she was in prison. Oh.
What?
Is that true?
Yes.
Yes. But why?
Enough.
None of your concern. If I had to guess, she probably murdered some poor sub stone upon an exceed and got caught. In fact, I even go to say she didn't exactly serve a full sentence. Is that true? As I say, it's none of your concern. And we don't need to know about this. Liliana!
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you again, truly. So, what's the issue? Why do you bring us here?
No.
Maybe she just wants to see us again.
Ugh.
I doubt it.
No.
I did want to see you all again, but I admit, it's not the reason I had Elias fetch you.
What?
Something wrong? Is something wrong? What happened to the council? They got into trouble, right?
You won't get away with this.
They deny my allegations every turn. They even try to act as though they have been concerned for me. The nerve.
Huh?
You mean you couldn't get them arrested or anything?
No.
No, of course not. They're the Royal Council. To have them arrested would be no small matter.
Oh.
And how are you going to get rid of them?
Mm.
I don't know. The most obvious solutions would be to have the council dissolved. However, I have to have sufficient reason for doing so.
Seriously?
Wait, you mean royal adoption isn't a sufficient reason?
What?
I don't have any proof that it was them. Kaledi said that she was paid by a noble-looking woman, but that's not enough to go on. Are there women on the council? Yes, free. Maven, Ebel. I think I might have heard the Ebel family or something. Eris Lockharty and Abigail Randall. Maven, Eris, and Abigail. So one of them is definitely a culprit.
Certainly.
The entire council is to blame for what happened, but if my suspicions are correct, then one of the three is the ringleader.
Yeah?
So why are you telling us this? I mean, that sucks and everything, but the four of us can't exactly do much about it. Yes, I realize. To tell the truth, I asked you here to seek your advice. Our advice?
My friends.
These days, there are very few people I feel I can trust. In fact, The only ones I know I can trust are Elias, Riker, and four of you. Everyone else, well, the council has so many spies, it's possible to tell who's loyal to who.
Seriously?
Jeez, I had no idea our government was so corrupted.
Mm.
I wanted to stay and get to the bottom of all of this more than anything, but there is an error that requires my attention. The council has informed me that rebel guilds occupy the city of Mulatina, north of here. They seized control of the Chroma Spring and taken some of the citizens hostage. They have a Chroma Spring there. Although we never explored this in the original game or the one Little Lindsay, but they will have some importance in truth. But right now, it's just something that's mentioned. The council has asked me to enter the city as a diplomat and try and negotiate with them.
You've got to be kidding me.
Seriously, that's always a ploy to try to get it out of the way again. They're not even trying to hide it. Yep,
Yes.
I'm well aware.
This sucks.
So what are you going to do?
This is what I must do.
Well, the council may be using it as an excuse is true. Mulatina is occupied by cutthroats. You mean you're going to
Yes.
go? I must. They have hostages. The citizens of my countries are in danger. I cannot ignore them in favor of politics. That is why I asked to speak with you. While I'm gone, I would ask the four of you to remain here, in the castle as my guests. Do whatever you can to keep an eye on the castle and their movements, so that you can report them to me when I
Of
return.
course.
Wait, so you're offering to let us live here in your castle for free?
Certainly.
Yes, in exchange for any information you may gather while you are here. Done!
Sounds fun.
Wow! This is gonna be so much fun!
Foolish.
It is a mission. It will not be fun. Yes, obviously a mission's not gonna be fun. I mean, I've never been to a real mission, because I'm not a soldier or something. Celeste, aren't you excited?
No.
No, Liliana, I can't let you do that.
What?
Pardon. If you leave Alverona, you'll just be given the council what they want. You can't let them win. We can keep it on the council, but if they try to do anything bad, we can't stop them. Only you could do that.
See.
And what do you success? I leave the citizens of Mulatina to their fate? No, I meant you should stay here. I'll go to Mulatina, ask, and talk to the rebels in your stead. That way you can stay here in Alverona and keep watching what the council is up to. Aiden, Eileen, and Kai could even stay and help you. You only really need one person to go talk to him, right?
But
Celeste, that's very kind of you, but you really tend to go there alone? Why not? Where you were going to?
yes.
Unlike me, you have no experience in political negotiations. What? You think I can't do it? No, of course not. But I don't want you to go by yourself. I will send Elias and Riker with you. They will protect you, with their lights if necessary, just in case anything happens. But wait a minute. You're going to send the only other two people you can trust off with Celeste, Royal Knights who would protect you? They belong here with you. They can protect you from any danger the council might try to put you in. But what about? Don't worry. I'll go with Celeste. You will? You will?
Of course.
Of course I will! Someone has to keep you out of trouble. Last time you went off by yourself was nearly a disaster. Aiden and
I'm
I...
coming too.
Well, if you and Aiden are going, I'm coming too. Oh, Eileen, that's okay. You really don't have to. Well, it doesn't make any sense for us to split up. If one of us is going, we might as well go all together. Right, Kai?
Yes.
Yes, I will go as well. But why?
I'm watching you.
You honestly think I will let you leave the city unsupervised? And as Ian put it, someone must keep you out of trouble.
Obviously.
Well, don't look so surprised. We are your friends after all.
You were wrong.
I never said I was her friend.
Shut up.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Right. So we heard of things in Mulatina. That way, you can stay here, Liliana.
You have my thanks.
Once again, you have to be at no benefit to yourselves. I'm lucky to have true friends such as you. Right. But since we're going after an aggressive territory and all, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get ourselves some new weapons and supplies and the like. Which we could pretty easily do with a little help from you, if you know what I mean. Aiden, you You can't just ask the princess for money like that.
Of course not.
I didn't ask for money. At no point did I say the word money.
It's all right.
Nonetheless, I would be more than happy to send you with some gold. The least I could do is make sure you're well equipped for the endeavor. You got 2000 G. Please be careful, friends. I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be careful too, Liliana.
Very well.
I will. If you'll follow me, I will now escort you from the palace. Well, I guess we should find that inn and then set out in the morning. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for volunteering to come with me. I have to say, I'm a little surprised. You were so set on getting to Alverona before. Now you want to leave so soon?
No.
It's not that. I thought I would find all the answers here, but I was wrong. Really, really wrong.
Oh?
But you're not giving up, right? Don't you still want to find out what the big deal for your exceed is for your exceed? I do, but not everything is about me. Liliana's our friend, and she needs our help.
Hey.
You haven't got a crush on her, have you?
What?
What? A crush? No, of course not. Don't be stupid.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Good, because I don't think that would exactly work.
Aw.
Why not? It might.
Indeed.
I too see no reason for it not to succeed.
You're stupid.
Are you guys serious? She's a princess, you know. Why are we even talking about this? I'm ending this conversation. Let's go find the inn.
Whatever.
Fine, sheesh. Okay, there's the chest. We will get these chests a bit later. And yeah, even though we technically... Okay, that's the wrong area. So yeah, even though we had technically healed... Yes, even though we have already healed, the game wants us to use an inn. Because, in fact, if I try going up here, I don't think we should just leave Alverona just yet. And yeah, we still have to use an inn, like, I mean, even though we don't need to. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Persona 5, where in the original release, you had to, like, you know, sleep, you know, because of Morgana. I mean, I get it that the character is hungry or tired. But, I mean, yeah, I think it just kind of drags, you know, the game on. Like, I mean, yeah, you have to, like, sleep in an inn and watch a cutscene just so you could, like, continue. I mean, not sure what, you know, your thoughts about this, like, the forced end scenes. But, yeah. But yeah, anyway. I think we'll end this video a bit here. And we'll continue with the rest of the story. But, actually, I think I'll probably just, yeah, include the end. Feel I'm hungry. I hope they have something for dinner tonight.
What?
I seem to recall to get extraordinary amount of these cakes. I do not see how you could possibly be hungry again. Well, cakes aren't for dinner, so they don't count.
Ugh.
That's definitely not how that works. There is an empty table over there. So you really didn't find anything to use in the library? No. I thought I almost had something, but well. Yeah, I didn't find much either. What are you talking about? You were practically buried in all those books. Well, there were a lot of pretty good books, sure, but not the ones I wanted. There were certain books you wanted? Yeah. I won't bother explaining to you, you wouldn't understand. Let's just say there were some scholarly works by a certain author that I've heard are absolutely fascinating, but it's nearly impossible to get a hold of them. Huh.
Yeah.
Need something? What books were you looking for?
Obviously.
I thought you'd ever heard of them, so there's not much point discussing it.
Sorry.
I'm just curious. Well, if you must know, I've heard of a bunch of books run the current fair by an A. Bunt. A, huh? Oh yeah, Bunt is actually a last name, but never actually come across one. Bunt. That sounds familiar, huh? Well, if you've never seen one, how do you know they exist? Of course I don't. But if they do, I like to see them myself. What's so special about them?
Yeah.
Bunt's Fury is supposedly one of the craziest Furies out there. The scientific properties of chroma are pretty much universally agreed by scholars, but Bunt's Fury claims everyone is wrong. I've only ever seen Bunt's Fury written in other works, usually saying how crazy they are. If they're crazy, then why do you want to read them so badly?
The wrong idea.
Just because someone says they're crazy doesn't mean they are. I want to read them and decide for myself. Guess that makes sense. Of course, none of it matters if I never get my hands on one of those books. So much for that. Are we really friends? What? What kind of stupid question is that? Well, I was a little surprised to hear you say it. Why? You don't think we're friends? No, that's not it at all. Oh, good. Then I don't see what the big deal is.
Okay.
I guess it's nothing. Yes, Aiden now believes we are friends. Hi, Celeste. Let's go. Hi, Celeste. What do you think of Kai? Kai, she's nice. She is. Well, you just have to look past all the murders and in her eyes, and she's very nice. Right. Okay, at least this conversation with Kai is short. What? Ask her what. Do you still think I'm going to turn into a monster? I don't know what to think, so that's a no. You are an unusual case. Every other exceed holder I've eliminated have become corrupted. You mean they all turn into monsters?
No.
Not all of them, but some. They would all have to turn eventually. I could feel the corruption within them. Each and every one of them. But you don't feel any corruption in me, right?
No.
Not yet. So, you really have killed people, huh?
Indeed.
Of course. It was necessary. Don't you feel bad for people? What? I mean, it wasn't their fault that become corrupted. Maybe they just happened to find the exceed and they didn't know. The Viridians knew very well what happened to my people, and they covered it up.
No.
But it's not like every person in the country knew about it.
Enough.
I do not have time to argue ethics with you. I did what I had to do. I do not enjoy it, but it is my purpose.
Sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. And yeah, for some reason the Didnapper characters really kind of seem adverse to killing. I mean, it makes sense, like with the bandits and the slavers, because, you know, killing girls would really defeat the purpose of their business, of their illegal business. I mean, like in the original Didnapper, as you learn from Leroy, you know, the guild that, you know, the Suki works with, I mean, kidnaps girls. So they, you know, so killing them wouldn't help them. And of course, Zara, you know, is, you know, obviously hunting, you know, seeking to capture Celeste. So it wouldn't make sense, you know, for Crimson Scar to kill someone that they're trying to capture. Have you read anything about Chroma that exceeds?
Foolish.
I have no need of Iridian, Edrian literature on the subject. I know all there is. Really. You know, I think you know everything all the scientists know. I do know everything they know, and more. You forget, extrosities were the masters of Chroma. Any knowledge the Iridians claim to have was stolen from us. In any case, why do you think everyone is so obsessed with my exceed? They crave its power, that is all. Although, it really never explains the real reason. I mean, that's really still a confusion in this. I mean, yeah, like, it's still, like, because we haven't met Sauron or Bianca. And we still don't even not know why they want her exceed. Or why they want Celeste in the first place. Mine isn't the only one. So why do people say they have orders to catch me wherever I go? Orders from who and why? I do not know who is giving these orders.
Sorry.
I don't. Sorry. I got a little carried away. I'll admit. I do find it strange that these people have such an interest in taking this specific exceed. The only explanation I can offer is that they operate under a false assumption. What do you mean? They may believe her exceed to be special in some way. Is it? I mean, could it be?
No.
No, that's impossible. All exceeds are the same. They're cut from the same stone. One is not superior over another.
Yeah.
but mine has to be a little bit special, right? You said, I'm the only one of Exceed you ever met and hasn't been corrupted.
You are wrong.
It is impossible.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like she's not gonna bulge on that. Now we can... Are you ready to sleep until morning? Are you still wandering around? You should get to bed. Tomorrow's probably gonna suck. You don't know that. No, but I got a pretty good feeling. Come on, let's go. Yeah, that's definitely a foreshadowing. Okay, chapter 9. So Mulatina is north of here. Yeah, I circled it on our map. It'll take us some time to get there, so we should make sure we're stocked up on supplies and such before we leave. Good idea. Let's make sure we have snacks. Do you think the cake guy will let us take some to go? Perhaps something more practical than sweets. Ah, fine. Alright. Okay. So we could, yeah, just continue on to Mulatina, but now we can explore Alverona and probably do some side quests. Which we'll, probably do. Yeah, there are probably 2 side quests, which will probably be one of the few that I would personally skip. You'll see when we get there. But one of the rewards, when we get to Telenor, I think it's pretty worth it. So, probably we'll, go try to do Rainbow Tenties, which, I mean, that's not gonna be fun. And maybe do the casino night side quest. Oh yeah, that's the Rainbow Tenties. Yeah. So we'll make that a separate video, which will be a long one. But yeah, we'll do those, I believe, before we continue the rest of chapter 9. So I'll see you later.